time for Singing Down South with Jonathan Wilburn. Great Southern gospel music and refreshment for your soul. Singing Down South. Here's your host, Jonathan Wilburn.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us again here on another edition of Singing Down South. We're going to be playing the very best in Southern gospel music. Call your friends and tell them they can tune in to Singing Down South every Thursday at 7 p.m., Saturday at 4 p.m., and Sundays at 9 a.m., and also Mondays at noon. So be sure to tune in every week to the best in Southern gospel music. To start us off on this program, I've reached back in the vault, went home and got some old videos, and I was going through some old videos of Gold City when I was there with Jay Parrick, Mark Trammell, and Tim Riley. And I came across this song called When He Touched Me. And this song, it's a blessing to me to be able to sing it when I did, and it was a blessing to many. I hope you enjoy it. When He Touched Me by Gold City of old.
I want you to listen to Jonathan sing a wonderful song entitled When He Touched Me. And you look back to that day as he sings this song for you. It'll make you feel good.
The rubble and the ruin of my shattered, broken life, it lay crumbled in pieces at my feet. Oh, but the gentle hands of King Jesus picked the pieces up, and then He began a transformation in me. When He touched me, all the pieces fell in place. When He touched me, I was covered by His grace. All the chains that held me captive, they fell away. My broken life had left me in a prison all my own, in shackles of guilt from all my past. Oh, but the touch of my Redeemer unlocked my prison door. Oh, and I stood completely free in Him at last. When He touched me, all the pieces fell in place. When He touched me, I was covered by His grace. All the chains that held me captive, they
Troubled in his spirit, Jesus prayed so fervently, Father, if you're willing, would you take this cup from me? God's heart must have broken to deny his prayer, but God would still be there. When the answer is no, he'll be with you through it all. When the answer is no, even if you fall, every storm you have to face will be covered by his grace. Mercy still flows. When the answer is no. I have had my moments where I've cried down on my knees. Anything but that, Lord. Anything, Lord, please. When my prayers aren't answered like I'd hoped they'd be, still God knows what's best for me. When the answer is no, you'll be with you through it all. When the answer is no, even if you fall, every storm you have to face will be covered by his grace. Mercy still flows. When the answer is no, you'll be with you through it all. When the answer is no, even if you fall, every storm you have to face will be covered by his grace. Mercy still flows. When the answer is no, every storm you have to face will be covered by his grace. Mercy still flows. When the answer is no, he'll still be with you through it all.
All the tallies here on Singing Down South with Deborah and Roger and Lauren. Great music coming out of East Tennessee. Do you want to go on a great vacation? Well, I want to invite you to go on one. It's called the Music City Show Cruise, heading out in February from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, going to some beautiful islands like the Grand Turk and all the wonderful islands down there in the Caribbean. You don't want to miss it. It's on the Fun Ship Carnival Cruise Line, and it's on the Fun Ship Magic. It's going to be a great time of singing gospel music and eating. And, well, I'll just let the commercial say it better than I can.
Get ready to set sail on the Music City Show Cruise, February 23rd to the 29th, 2020. Sailing to some breathtaking ports of call: Half Moon Cay, Bahamas, Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, and Grand Turk Island. Cabins on this trip of a lifetime start at just $698. 6 days at sea with your favorite Christian music artists. The Nealons, Jeff and Sherry Easter, The Irwins, the Music City Quartet, Jim and Melissa Brady, Michael English, the Jordan Family Band, Tim Lovelace, Wilburn and Wilburn, The Sound, Jeff Stice, Jim Sheldon, The Positive Cowboy, and more. You'll enjoy Bible studies, daily concerts, songwriting sessions, and a piano-only sing-along, luxurious staterooms, an Opry night, and special VIP events. Don't miss out. The Music City Show Cruise, February 23rd to the 29th, 2020. Call and reserve your cabin today. 1-855-346-7735. Visit themusiccityshow.com and sail away with us on the Music City Show Cruise.
If you decide you want to go on the Music City Show Cruise, make sure you call my office at 256-459-4769 and we'll send you a free brochure. If you call directly the Music City Show Cruise, you make sure you tell them that Jonathan Wilburn sent you. Next here is a favorite. People from all over the state of Alabama and parts of Georgia are calling saying, play more of the hymn sing. So here it is, Gerald Wolfe, Since Jesus Came Into My Heart.
All right, and that's gorgeous. Page 209. Since Jesus came into my heart. Here we go. What a wonderful change. I have life. For this long I saw, since Jesus came into my heart. Since Jesus came into my heart. Since Jesus came into my heart. Floods of joy. From my wandering and going astray, since Jesus came into my heart, and my sins, which were many, are all washed away, since Jesus came into my heart. Jesus came into my heart. Floods of joy. Come on, let's do the chorus. Since Jesus came into my heart. Since Jesus came into my heart. Floods of joy.
I was heavy, burdened down. The hand of Satan had me bound, and I called on Jesus. He had compassion on me, and when His love came rushing in, and He took away my sin. Thank God I'm not that old boy I used to be, for I've been touched by those hands that were hanging on a tree on a lonely hill that day. He put a song in my heart that keeps ringing, and it was Jesus who made me one thing I know they'll never take away from me, and that's Jesus who's living within. For I've been touched by those hands that were hanging on a tree all alone, Lee Hill that day. Thank God He put a song in my heart that keeps ringing, and it was Jesus who made me this way. Yes, it was Jesus who made me this way.
They don't come any finer than those boys right there from the North Carolina mountains of Candler, North Carolina, the Primitive Quartet. I want to invite you to stop by my website at jonathanwilburn.com. There you can purchase CDs, hats, T-shirts, find out about the events we have coming up, like the Gadsden Gold Homecoming in June, the McCamey's Final Tour event we have in Scottsboro, Alabama. Many things that we have going on at jonathanwilburn.com. Speaking of the Wilburn name, we decided to add a new video in this week. It's called Help Me Help Someone. Have you ever been helped? Has anybody in your life ever lifted a hand or gave you a pat on the back, told you they loved you in a time when you needed it the most? I saw something the other day, and it said, be what you needed. In other words, when you were a young person and you needed something, you needed a help financially, you needed help being prayed for, or just an encouraging word, be what you needed to someone else. I love that slogan, that saying, or whatever you want to call it. Here's a song that my son sings, Jordan Wilburn. It simply says, help me help someone.
I get so caught up in life's little problems, I start buying into believing I got 'em, but I really don't. 'Cause I can pick up a paper any day of the week and read about people much worse off than me, needing hope. I get so wrapped up in worrying about myself, I forget there's a great big old world full of somebody else. But I'm just one man with these two hands, and I'm ready to reach, and I'm ready to touch. So much I can do that I haven't done. Lord, help me help someone. There's a young girl in high heels with too much makeup on, taking less than she's worth, selling more than her soul. God help her. He did 2 tours a night, and he'd do it all again. He gets his dinner from a trash can, and he sleeps on a vent. God help him. I'm gonna help him, but I'm just one man with these two hands, and I'm ready to reach, and I'm ready to touch. So much
Help Me Help Someone from Wilburn and Wilburn. Next here on Singing Down South, we have one of the most premier and beloved groups ever in Southern Gospel music, the McCameys. They'll be retiring in November, and I want to invite you to come and see them in Scottsboro, Alabama at the Collins School, and that's June the 7th. The McCameys, Gold City, and Wilburn and Wilburn. The McCameys are one of the most requested groups here on Singing Down South. So I'm going to do what you would rather me do, and that's be quiet and let them sing. So here is our special back-to-back with the McCameys.
I can go on and on about what my God has done. He's been so good, so very good to me. There's not enough words and not enough time to express what's in this heart of mine. And I can go on and on and on. In all of my lifetime, I'll never get it told how God's love redeemed me so many years ago. I can tell of the journey, how His faithfulness unfolds, and I can go on and on. I can go on and on about what my God has done. He's been so good, so very good to me. There's not enough words and not enough time to express what's in this heart of mine. I can go on and on and on. And when I pass on to the land of no night and see my great Savior who gave me new life, with praises unending, I will bow at His throne, and I can go on and on. I can go on and on about what my God has done. He's been so good, so very good to me. There's not enough words and not enough time to express alone. Have for my pillow, like Jacob, a stone. I mean that. Living each moment with his face in my view. Lord, I started in Jesus, and I'm going through. I'm going through. Yes, I'm going through. I'll pay the price, whatever others do. I'll take this way with my Lord's despised view. I have started in Jesus, and I'm going through. I'd rather walk with Jesus alone. Have for my pillow, like Jacob, a stone. Living each moment with his face in my view. Lord, I started in Jesus, and I'm going through. Anybody else going through? I'm going through. Yes, I'm going through. I'll pay the price, whatever others do. I'll take this way with my Lord's despised view. I have started in Jesus, and I'm going through.
Final tour, Scottsboro, Alabama, at the Collins School with the McCameys, and we just played them back to back. Also going to be there is Gold City, so why not? Let's just turn around and play a couple of Gold City tunes. Here's Gold City for you.
Everybody put your hands together and help us just like this, okay? Here we go.
If God be for us, who can be against us? No enemy can stand against the power of his word. If God be for us, who can be against us? We are more than conquerors through our risen Lord.
I've spent many days walking through the valley, wondering if everything was gonna turn out right. My eyes are blinded by my own delusion, but praise the Lord, down on my knees one day I saw the Lord.
If God be for us, who can be against us? No enemy can stand against the power of his word. If God be for us, who can be against us? We are more than conquerors through our risen Lord.
Oh, Satan tries to keep us all to be right on acting like he doesn't really know.
Oh, but in the Word of God I found the answer.
When Christ arose, oh Satan then became a defeated foe. If God be for us, who can be against us? No enemy can stand against the power of his word. If God be for us, who can be against us? We are more than conquerors through our risen Lord. For by the grace of God I wear the shining crown. Someday, well, I'll keep holding on. Yes, to that nail-scarred hand. Oh no, I'm not giving up. No, I'll keep going on. I've been walking through the valley, through this vale of tears. Times I've even questioned, even if my Lord was near. Many times that old tempter, he says, why not turn around? You can't get any farther because you're just losing ground. Oh, but I'm not giving up. Oh no, I'm not turning around. For by the grace of God I wear the shining crown. Someday, well, I'll keep holding on. Yes, to that nail-scarred hand. Oh no, I'm not giving up. No, I'll keep going on. Now, would you mind to tell me there's been something bothering me? Why is it that old devil, he just won't let God's children be? You see, he has purposed and determined to get right in the way and turn us from the way of life and lead our souls astray. Oh, but I'm not giving up again. Oh no, I'm not turning out. For by the grace of God I wear the shining crown. Someday, well, I'll keep holding on. Yes, to that nail-scarred hand. Oh no, I'm not giving up. Oh no, I'll keep holding, giving up. I'm not turning around. By the grace of my God, I'm gonna win a shining around someday, and I'll keep holding on to his nail-scarred hand. Oh yes, I will. Give it up. No, I'll keep going on. I'll wear the shining crown. Someday, well, I'll keep holding on. Yes, to that nail-scarred hand. Oh no, I'm not giving up. Oh no, I'll keep moving, giving up. No, I'm not turning around. By the grace of my God, I'm gonna wear the shining around someday, and I'll keep holding on to his nail-scarred hand. Oh yes, I will. I'm not giving up. No, I'll keep going on.
Gospel music's most spectacular event, the National Quartet Convention, returns to a premier vacation destination, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Headlining the main stage of the LeConte Center are the Hoppers, Greater Vision, the Jim Brady Trio, Mark Trammell Quartet, the Collingsworth Family, the Booth Brothers, Jason Crabb, and more. Plus, the largest Christian marketplace showcases the Singing News Fan Awards. Reserve your seats today. Visit nqconline.com.
A lot of folks are headed up to National Quartet Convention to see all these wonderful groups that you're seeing here on Singing Down South. Coming up next here on Singing Down South is one of the most beloved singers of all, Miss Karen Peck. Her group, Karen Peck and New River.
What a night. Hasn't it been a great night so far? Come on. The world is so hungry, but we hold the bread of life. Surrounded by darkness, but we know the name of the light. In a day so divided, we have the love that unites. Jesus, He is hope, hope, hope for all nations, hope for every need, hope for the life that's been broken. He's always been, forever He'll be. Hope for all nations, hope for every need, hope for the life that's been broken. He's always been, forever He'll be. Grace that can mend the marriage that's too far gone. The arms that are bringing the prodigal hearts back home. The truth for the lonely, that you are never alone. Jesus, He is hope, hope for all nations, hope for every need, hope for the life that's been broken. He's always been, forever He'll be. The same great power that raised Him from the dead is living within us. The church will rise with kingdom dreams again. Nothing can stop us. The same great power that raised Him from the dead is living within us. The church will rise with kingdom dreams again. Nothing can stop us. We are declaring hope for all nations, hope for every need, hope for the life that's been broken. He's always been, forever He'll be. Hope for all nations, hope for every need, hope for the life that's been broken. He's always been, forever He'll be.
That's Karen Peck in New River. Folks, the Bible says that all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. You know, there's a lot of people that are trying to do the just right thing, hoping their works will level out and they'll make it into heaven. But you see, God saw that we needed a sacrifice, and He knew that His Son had to bleed and had to die for our sins. It's not what we do, it's our faith in what Jesus Christ has done for us. Did you hear me? It's our faith in the sacrifice of Calvary. You listen as Wilburn sings, it's not what you do, it's what He's done. I'm so thankful for Christ's love. It goes deeper. It's not what you do, it's what He's done.
I've spent my whole life beaten upon me, always coming up short of who I wanted to be. But then one night an old preacher man helped me find my way.
Listen.
As he raised that old black book up high, I heard another side of grace. It's not what you do, it's what He's done. Who could ever deserve that kind of love? A million years of trying still wouldn't be enough. It's not what you do, it's what He's done. If you've been struggling with that voice in your head, reminding you of your failures and all your regrets, and you wonder how God could ever wanna take you back.
Listen.
Well, I've got good news for you, my friend. He never left. It's not what you do, it's what He's done. Who could ever deserve that kind of love? A million years of trying still wouldn't be enough. It's not what you do, it's what He's done. His grace is so amazing, God's love is still enough. It's not what you do, it's what He's done. I've spent my whole life beaten upon me.
Mr. Jordan Wilburn, my son.
You spoke light through the dark, stars appeared in space, the world without a flaw, your fingerprints on it all. Now we got books stacked to the sky about how this universe was made. They chalk it up to random chance or happenstance, but I know that was you, part of your grand design. not one wasted move, always right on time. From there up on high, nothing takes you by surprise. From the thorns to the cross, the empty tomb, that small voice on that church pew, I know that was you. Those long unanswered prayers, the detours and the curves, I could not see the plan, but looking back, I see your hand guiding every single step, showing me the way to walk by faith beyond myself, the strength I felt. I know that was you, part of your grand design. Not one wasted move, always right on time. From there up on high, nothing takes you by surprise. From the thorns to the cross, the empty tomb, that small voice on that church pew, I know that was you. From there up on high, nothing takes you by surprise. From the thorns to the nails, the empty tomb, that small voice on that third pew whispered my name, said I am the truth. I know that was you. Amen.
It's amazing. One man and a guitar right there in front of about 12,000 people. Tim Menzies at the National Quartet Convention absolutely brought all those people to a quiet, holy hush. That's Tim Menzies for the first time here on Singing Down South. The McCameys coming up in Scottsboro, Alabama, June the 7th on their final tour at the Collins School. Log on to my website, jonathanwilburn.com, or call 256-459-4769. The McCameys, Gold City, Wilburn and Wilburn at the Collins School there in Scottsboro, Alabama. Y'all come because it's free. You know why? Because Family Savings Credit Union is sponsoring the whole night. You don't want to miss it. It starts at 7. The doors open at 6. The McCameys will be singing this hit song right here. Do you know how it feels?
Do you know how it feels to know something's missing and hear a still small voice that you just keep dismissing? Do you know how it feels to be troubled inside, to think just for you on a cross someone died?
Do you know how it feels when he nods to surrender after sins washed away, never to be remembered? And know that it's real. Tell me, do you know how it feels? And how does it feel to know you're a child of a king? Your heavenly Father owns everything. How does it feel to know you are loved by the one who created the stars up above? How does it feel to know you're alright when you lay your head on your pillow each night and know that it's real? Ain't it good to know how it feels? Do you know how it feels when your cold heart is melted and tears
Thank you for joining us here on Singing Down South. One of the great sponsors of Singing Down South are our friends at Sound Solutions here in Oxford, Alabama. They can provide you with the greatest technology and the latest technology of sound equipment, lighting equipment, you name it, and they've got it when it comes to your AV needs. So you go see our friends at Sound Solutions right here in Oxford, Alabama. Don't forget that every week that Singing Down South will be coming to you on Thursdays at 7 p.m., Saturdays at 4 p.m., Sundays at 9 a.m., and Mondays at noon. Thank you for listening to Singing Down South, and we want to invite you also to come and be with us at some of our special events that we have in the area. Gadsden Gold Homecoming, June the 28th, with Gold City, Gordon Moat, Jay Parrick, Exodus, and Wilburn. And then June the 7th in Scottsboro, Alabama, at the Collins Elementary School, will be the McCameys, Gold City, and Wilburn. These are great events coming your way that you can log on to jonathanwilburn.com and check out tickets. You can also find out information about when the doors open and things of that nature. Or you can call us at 256-459-4769. Thank you for tuning in to Singing Down South. And until next time, we'll see you.
Thank you for listening to Singing Down South with Jonathan Wilburn. More information about your host is available at jonathanwilburn.com. We hope you enjoyed the program today. Please join us again next week for more great Southern gospel music on Singing Down South.